Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an experience like no other. Tune in every Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for The Mary D. Show, where the ordinary meets the extraordinary. The Mary D. Show brings you powerful insights and inspiring stories from a diverse range of guests. Join our incredible host, Mary D. Welch, as she sits down with thought leaders, business owners, and changemakers, sharing their journeys and successes. From career professionals and entrepreneurs to educators and beauty advisors, Mary D. Welch interviews sports figures and health enthusiasts, offering a platform for extraordinary voices. Explore the world of extraordinary people and places in business and finance, homes and real estate, beauty and wellness, education and empowerment, sports and health, and more. Want to be a guest on the show? Call 619-669-8603 or email Mary at marydwelch.com. Visit www.marydwelch.com to learn more.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mary D. Show. For those of you that are new, hi new and live viewers, and I like to welcome the replay viewers. Replay viewers, you're knocking out of the park, replay viewers. I am so impressed with the replay viewers. They come on and they watch the show. I'm just like, wow. So, hi, live viewers. Hi, replay viewers. And as you know, our executive producer is my husband, Oliver. Hi, babe. He's in the background, making sure that everything goes right for you guys, that you have a good show, that you like what you see and that you can hear, make sure that the sound is good, all those fun things, making sure it's all done for you. So I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I know we did those of you locally, it was the day of our Black History Parade here in Riverside, which is really interesting that it came on Valentine's. That's just the way it happened. So it was on Valentine's Day, and walking down the streets of Riverside, waving to family and waving to friends and waving to, it's just, to me, that's one of those community events I just love, absolutely love. So that was part of the Valentine's Day. Then we were supposed to go, we went out to a comedy show. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you how much we laughed at that comedy show. Those jokes, I was sitting there going, these people are really funny. You know how you go to a comedy show, you think, oh, have you ever heard, I've heard people say, make me laugh. Just make me laugh. I don't know why they say that like that, but they do. But I was there I knew a couple of the comedians. I heard them before, but not all of them. And to hear them we had dinner and then we had the comedy show. They did a fabulous job. It was actually held at Mount Rubidoux Seventh-day Adventist Church. That was really nice. Like one of the comedians said, this sound system, he said, wow. He was like, you guys don't understand what they have going on here. The way everything sounds. The sound is booming and it's clear, and you don't have to try to figure out what they're saying, none of that. So that's what he was just telling us about how good that was. But I want to hear what you guys, what did you do for Valentine's Day? Not what I did, but what was your Valentine's Day like? And I see, hi, Richard. There you go. Hi, Richard. Nice to see you. I tell you, those of you Beard Whist players, this is the Beard Whist player. And hi, Sheila. Good to see you. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day too. And Richard, I hope that you and Wilma had a wonderful Valentine's Day. Hi, Doris. It was off the chain. Oh, what? Oh, come on now, Doris. Is it Doris? Oh, no, it's Darla. I'm sorry. Darla. It was off the chain. You go. You want to tell us about it? Tell us what was off the chain. I know too. Oliver he always buys me red roses for Valentine's. I just love it. He knows I love roses. So roses are my favorite Valentine's gift. So So I want to hear about Darla's. I want to hear about this Valentine's because this sounds like this was something everybody should have been at. So tell us all about it. And after, let me just say this while I'm waiting. We were supposed to go to dinner. It's so funny. Oliver said, he didn't know that dinner was included with the comedy show. And so then last night he's like, oh, we can go to dinner tonight. And I said, only thing I really, really want, I know you guys will be like, what is this? I like the wing lovers at El Pollo Loco. That's it. And I said, that's all I really wanted. So it sounds simple, but if you like it, you like it. That's pretty much it. So come on, darling, we got to hear what was off the chain on your Valentine's Day. She's quite. I don't know. Okay, I didn't know if anyone wants to share what was exciting. Now ours was really. I really had a good one, a good Valentine's. We enjoyed. I did the comedian. It was comedians. It wasn't just one comedian. It was about 4 or 5 of them. So they were, like I said, excellent. And I like to give a shout out to Sharon Gilmore because Sharon Gilmore, girl, you really put on a show. You really did. I was so impressed with her. And she was the one behind the talent for the show. So Darla, let's see. Darla says clean comedy or Darla. Oh, Darla. I said Darla. I'm sorry, Darla. Clean comedy takes a lot of raw and real talent. They were really good. Were you there, Darlo? I don't know if I saw you there. So you guys see my hair sticking up. Sorry about that. But Darlo, I didn't see you there. Jem. Okay, he was excellent. I've seen him before, but it's been a long time since I've seen him. But he's just one of those comedians. He's outstanding. So ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want a good comedian, and we had, oh my goodness, we had another comedian. Now her name escapes me, but comedians, when you get clean comedians, you really want to keep them because you can have them at churches, you can have them at birthdays, you can have them at functions. That's why you want to keep, I think, clean comedians, because I think I don't know if it's my age or what, but I really don't want to hear all that cussing and I don't want to hear all that. That's just the truth. So I gave you a hug and introduced you to my that's Darla's like, what do you mean? I just sorry about that. You're absolutely right. You did. That tells you I was kind of out of it. You know what it was? Because I walked in that parade that morning. I had to come home and take a nap. I was like, I mean, it was a good, don't give us a good parade and everything. But then you have the build up. It's exciting. The food. Oh, everybody. It was all. Tell me about it. It was really enjoyable. And they had a really good crowd. They had a lot of people I think we wanted something different. And they gave us something different. So it was really nice. I enjoyed it. So you two-faced it. I introduced you to my wife. Oh my goodness. So ladies and gentlemen, if you ever get a chance to see clean comedy, please do. Please go see that. So I was really excited about that. I want to share with you something, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you know that I am an author. I have been an author now for 9 years, about 9 years. And I just sent a text out. Some of you received, I think. And the text said what I did. I said, this is actually how I went. I went to the first people that responded to the text. So the first ones that responded ended up getting a book for free. No, you don't have to pay anything. It's going to be shipped to you, everything. And the book, many of you know my book. Some of you, this is the book they're going to get. Bradley can't find his pants. I don't know if I, because the light, I can't. Oh, there you go. This is the one. Bradley can't find his pants, and it'll be shipped to them. Now, you may say, well, how can you get one? I can tell you how. I'm going to try and put the link in here for you. I don't know how that's going to work. Here. Is this going to, okay. That's the link. I don't know if you guys can click on it or copy and paste it, but you go there, you fill out the form, and the names are pulled out of that, out of the group of names that are there, and they'll get a book. So right now, so far, this book has already been. One lady just won this earlier, about an hour ago. So if you put your name in the hat, you never know. I actually talked to her. I said, I'll autograph this book for you, and this book will be mailed to her. So in fact, it goes out tomorrow, because I have to take care of things when they hit my head. I can't wait. Next thing you know, I'll be forgotten, gone on to something else. So I've learned this is Bradley can't find his pants. Now, I think so. Thank you, Dr. Aura. Thank you. So those of you that would like to, if you didn't get it, if you were not on that text that went out, the text went out like about maybe over an hour ago. And let's see, let me get for those of you, I said about an hour ago. Now I hope you can get a copy. I think you can copy and paste. I think you can copy and paste it. Okay. Oh, listen, Richard. Richard says, well, Mary, of course I had roses in a beautiful red vase delivered to women. Go ahead, Richard. It had 24 red roses and 8 pink roses. She loved it. I bought some catfish and swine. Richard, I love it. Now that's a wonderful Valentine's, Richard. Wonderful. And that's why 40 years later, 40 years, Richard and Wilma have been married. It's almost 40, 39, soon to be 40. That's wonderful. So Lord, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Richard Nichols and his wife Wilma, when I see them, they remind me a lot of me and Oliver, because Richard is outgoing and Wilma's is the quieter one. And so for me and Oliver, I'm the one that's the social butterfly, and Oliver's the quieter one. But I think, I really think there's a balance in there, that we balance each other out. That's what it is. And I think that's the same thing with Richard and Wilma. They balance each other out. And so I always say this, if I was married to somebody like me, I wouldn't be able to take it. Too much energy bouncing around. Mm-mm. But because my husband is quieter and more sedate, then I can bounce around all that energy, and it's okay. That's what I think. Richard, that's a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's. I am just like, wow. Anyone else want to share? Did I miss someone? Oh, there's one of my beautiful nieces. Hi, Jazzy. She's in Atlanta, Georgia. And she is this. When I tell you I have beautiful nieces, I have gorgeous nieces, ladies and gentlemen. Gorgeous. And for them to even come on, I'm always like, woo. Because they don't have to do that. They do not have to do that. Oh, Dr. Aura, you're laughing? I tell you, this has been, well, for me, it was just to go to the comedy show was funny for me. It was just like, I enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. I don't know if they're going to do it again or next year, how they're going to do it. It was so well worth it. I met a lady there I didn't know. We were having dinner, and she sat down, and she was very kind, and she said, is anybody sitting here? And I said, you're sitting here. So her and her husband sat there, and we got a chance to meet new people. So that was really nice. It was just a very, very nice and well-attended function. That's really what it was. So I tell anybody, Richard, I think let me see, Richard, you are just too much. You said, And you got 2 big live crabs and a baked potato. Wow. With AST, I don't know what that is. ASTI. And you stayed home and had a great time together. You even kissed. Ooh. All right now. 40 years. Come on now, Richard. You laugh. LOL. That's beautiful. That's wonderful, Richard. I tell you, that's a beautiful. That 40 years and Wilma's been your Valentine for 40 years. I love it. I love it. So keep it up. Keep him on his toes, Wilma. It's wonderful. I tell you. And Jazzy said, congratulations. You are on the book. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So remember, click that link and fill it out. Other people can get books. If your name is pulled, you get a book, and either myself or somebody from our team will contact you, get your address, and let you know you have received a complimentary copy of one of the books. As I said before, the one people really, really like. Well, they like all of them, truthfully, and I just held them. I didn't hold all of them. I just hold Bradley up. Here's the other one. They're still popular. Peyton, the pink whale with the yellow tail. And last but not least is Justin Lost a Tooth. This is the last one. So Justin Lost a Tooth. And they're named after the boys, Peyton, Bradley, and Justin. Peyton is the oldest one, Bradley's the middle son, and Justin's the youngest son. And then there's some other ones coming, as many of you know. So there's coming, When I Was on the Moon is coming, and another one. It's, those two are well, just that one's really out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if we have Easter coming up. In fact, does anybody know when Lent is? It's Lent. Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow or Wednesday, I think. I can't remember. Somebody may know. It's this week. It's this week. And everybody that knows about Lent, you are well, I'll let you guys explain. I don't want to try to explain something I don't really know. I don't know. I know a little bit, but I don't know it as well as I need to be talking about it. So if anybody, I think, who knows about Lent and why it is celebrated worldwide. It's not just, it's not a local. I'll let someone else tell you about that. And anybody else want to chime in? You're welcome to do it. If anybody wants to talk about Valentine's, because Richard, I think you win at Valentine's, Richard. I'm looking you go all out. Richard's like, yep, that's why it's been 40 years, huh? I tell you, that's wonderful, though. It's beautiful. Oh, I saw something come up. Okay, Richard's telling us about Lent, it starts Wednesday, and we are having Lent service at my church. Okay, what do you know the history of Lent? Of what Lent is all about? Like I said, I don't know. This one thing you guys have to know about me. If I don't know, you don't hear me saying too much about it. Hello, Elena. How are you? Welcome to the Mary D Show. Oh, amen. Oh, nice of you to stop by. Welcome. So I want someone else to explain it because I don't want to explain. I want it to be every time you come here, you're getting the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you God. It's like, I don't want anything to be questionable. Not here. It's everything. And so that's why I said, if I don't know the fact and how exactly singing in my choir, okay. All right. Nice to see you. And I'm not going to say it. I have to know everything is absolute, because when we hear things, next thing you know, we start repeating it. So what is Ash Wednesday? What is that? Does anybody know the history of these things? I do not. I know them, but I don't feel like I know them well enough to be explaining it to somebody. I can say that. But if somebody does, type it on in and I'll just go in and put that up. I'd rather do that than tell you something. I don't even want to be a little bit wrong at all. I just don't, because then that's not right to me. Those of you that are on the email list, everything you see me put out there, that's been researched. You have no idea the hours that go in before that email goes out, because I understand that email. I don't know where it's going to go. And whoever reads it, they're expecting it to be the truth. You're singing Latin with it. Wow. Ooh, good for you. Wow. Are you getting ready for Easter? Could be. And that's the next. That it's like we get through Christmas. We have a little lull, not a big one. Then we go into Valentine's Day, Easter, St. Patrick's. Let me think what comes after that. Mother's Day, Father's Day. This is how our year progresses, and it's literally like we go through the holidays, through that kind of thing. But this is our life. This is what we have. If you're here in the U.S., this is how we do it. As they say, this is how we do it. And Richard, you said Lent is 40-day period of praying and fasting. Got it? All right. So those of you, some people practice Lent. Now, I'll be honest. I was raised in a Baptist church, and we didn't. If they did, I didn't know about it. I'll say that. To my knowledge, I don't think they did practice Lent. The church I'm in now, they have mentioned it. Oh, you give up something like food, alcohol, and other things. Okay. So tobacco, I'm thinking, is in there too. The people you give up something for Lent. Now, Richard, after Lent is over, do people go back to those things, or they're giving it up for good? It's that, which I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Let's see what Richard says. He said 40 days of reflection is Ash Wednesday and Fat Tuesday, or let go something that you earn every day, that you air every day. Okay. So is Fat Tuesday tomorrow? Elena, is it tomorrow, or is it what's next? Or is it next Tuesday? I don't know. It must be tomorrow. So Fat Tuesday is before Ash Wednesday. You guys would know better than I would. So I'm learning from you. Let's see. And you said, yes, we do since little. Okay, got it. Now, like I said, I was raised in our church. We didn't. Not that we didn't recognize it. They didn't really say a lot about it, I think. But everybody's different. Oh, you can give it, or coffee to give out. Oh, okay. See, because coffee has what? Caffeine. Let's see. And I see Dr. Ora says you have almsgiving. Okay. See, you guys know. Come on and teach me this stuff, you guys. I love it. I always love learning. Learning is something I plan to do long as I live, is learn. And I try to at least learn one new thing a day. Something I didn't know the day before. Fasting, praying, fasting, and calm giving. Is it calm giving or alm giving? I don't know. So let's see. And we have here, it's weird, I think, and thank you, Dr. Ora. Thank you. Self-examination and renewal of faith. Wow. Now, what can you eat? I know, do you fast from sunup to sundown, or is it for 40 days? I know this is hard to believe, ladies and gentlemen. Years ago, I did a 40-day fast. I'm shaking my head because I can't believe I did that, but I didn't start out doing 40 days. Let me be honest with you. I started out with 1 day, then it worked up to 3 days. So I did 1 day fast, and then I came off the fast. Then about let's say 4 or 5 months later, I did a 3-day, but I felt led to do these things. Then I did a 7-day, and I could have anything that to drink that did not have sugar. So when you go in the store and you see grape juice and things like that, there's certain juices that have no sugar. No sugar is added to it. It's the natural sugar from the fruit. I could have that, but I couldn't have anything else. No solids. I think I lost about 40 pounds easily on that. It was just, but the doctor told me, he said, that's not sustainable. And not only that, you don't want it to be, because your body is not getting the nutrients it needed. He was telling me all these things I was going through, and I'm like, he said, so when I did the 40-day, like I said, it took a while, but I finally got to 40 days. And once the 40th day, it's like, you can't believe you made it. 40 days without, and you get to a point, you don't even think about food. You can thinking about it's not gonna help, so you don't even think about it. You just go, you just fast. You're just fasting. You're praying and fasting. So I remember going to a function at work, and I went outside. They were having a meal. I just went outside. I couldn't eat. So yes, it's tomorrow. Mardi Gras. They celebrate in Brazil. Ooh. Oh, Carnival. Mardi Gras. We've been to Brazil, but we weren't there for a carnival, though. We were just in Brazil. All right. Well, listen, you guys know all about it. Some people give up good, others good, back to it. Oh, some people give, and then they go back to it, Richard. Because what do they say? How many days you can do something, and then it becomes, I forget how many days, and becomes a habit. It's something like that. But it's too much. It is really, like I said, I wish I could have stayed on that. But like my doctor told me, it wasn't healthy to do that, to stay where, but I only drank juice, water and juice. Oh, you can't have food or sweets at your church. Oh, for 40 days. So do you hurry up and eat them all right now? You hurry up and eat the everything now? No? Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, please go on and subscribe to the YouTube, because then when I go live, you automatically be notified. You don't have to worry about anything. It's going to pop up on your computer. The goal is 1 million subscribers. I know. And I about a year ago, I forget who I was sharing that I was going to have. I said my goal is 100,000 subscribers. I don't remember who said it to me. They said, that's too low. I'm like, 100,000 is too low? They're like, yep. You need to be shooting for at least 1 million or more. I'm like, okay. And that was it. So anyway, Fat Tuesday is tomorrow, Mardi Gras. It is a Catholic thing. That's why Baptists don't know. Oh, see? Thank you. Thank you. Is this Danielle? I see a Hobbs. And that could be why. It must be, like I said, and I think you're right, because when you're baptized in the Baptist church, they put you under the water. It's not, I mean, you go down under, that kind of thing. But in the Catholic church, they do, they pour the water. I don't know. I know it's seen on babies. I don't know what they do for adults. I honestly don't know. I don't know what that is. So, but thank you. Is that Danielle? I think it is. Okay. Also, Lent is the fast leading to Easter. Yes. For how many days do you fast to go to Easter? It's a minute. I think it's 40. I want to say 40 days. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Don't hesitate. I don't feel any kind of way if you correct me. I'd rather you correct me. If I'm saying anything and like, oh, that's not true. Let's get it straight. So Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Okay, Elena. We've been to Mardi Gras. When did we go? We went like, oh my gosh, probably 10 years ago now. It's been a while. And we went to the what's the, I think it's called a ball or something we went to where everybody's all dressed up. I can't remember what it's called now, but we went. So now that it's after I go to something like that, I'm like, okay, I've done it. Oh, no meats and you can eat vegetables. Oh, a lot of people don't like that. Now I wonder, can you eat chicken or is it no meats? I don't know if chicken is considered a meat. I think they mean red meat. I think. Well, you know, Elena, you tell me. I don't want to guess. Tell me what is it that you can eat? You can eat salads, she's saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can eat salads. You can eat fish, and I'm a big fish eater. And let's see, Mardi Gras, they do it downtown San Diego. Do they? I didn't know that. Wow. And that's tomorrow. I did not know that. That's thank you for sharing that. That's news to me. Oh, I'm frozen. I was frozen. I don't know if you guys saw me frozen for a quick second there. I was like, oh, I'm frozen. So no, I didn't know that. So I learned something just now. You guys, maybe you guys all knew that, but I wasn't aware. Every time it rains, it's when when God brings it to us to heal our days, those that have bad days. So they're gonna have Mardi Gras in the rain, because I think it's supposed to rain until Wednesday. That's what I think it is. I'm not for sure, but I don't know. Well, we already know Southern California, we need the rain. We need the rain desperately. We don't need the rain. We need the rain desperately. It's one of those things. We don't get enough rain. So it's one of those desperate situations. And this is, Elaine, he said, oh, are you Catholic? Okay. So I've been to Catholic services, but it's been a while. But I remember at one time I wanted to go to different services. I went to Catholic services. I went to Lutheran service. I just wanted to see how other churches worship. So I went to different churches to see that I know in Catholic service, I think it lasted exactly 1 hour, if I remember correctly. It was for 1 hour. And then it was like different on the hour, I guess, different worship services happened. That was one I noticed about Catholic. The difference to me in Baptist service and Catholic service, Baptist service can go on. You may go at 10 or 11 and you may get out at 2 or 3, depending on where you are. It may not be as long as it used to be. I think they're shorter than what it used to be. When I was growing up, we would go to sleep in the church with my mother. We'd be sleep on her, but that's just how the service was. And I don't think we thought anything of it. I don't remember thinking anything of it. I just remember thinking, wow, this is how we go to church on Sunday. That was it. I know when we went to, you're not arguing, but Baptists do know. You don't have to be arguing, Richard. I was saying at my church. That's all I said. I can't speak for anybody else's church. And honestly, I probably can't even speak on that because I was young. So if they did it, and I can't say they did or they didn't, I don't remember. So you're right. And someone mentioned it. They mentioned about lit, and they were Baptists. So I don't think it's denominational. I don't think it's denominational. I think it's just what your church does. Period. So, but somebody just said that. They said that's why I think it was Danielle said that's why you don't know about it. I know about it, but I'm not really well versed in it. That's what I like to say. I'm not. So I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to say anything and I don't know for sure. And many of you definitely know more than I do. You said, I did my communion at 7 years old and I study hall. Oh, I study hall, but priests never asked me questions. Really? Wow. They asked me questions. I'm going to tell you, at the church, I had to memorize the 23rd Psalms. I think I probably could still recite it. I had to memorize the 23rd Psalms. I was like 10, 9 or 10. That was like a requirement, that one Psalm. And then the one that to this day I will say literally all the time is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5-7. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. That verse daily, throughout the day, I'm saying that verse. Even though I memorized the 23rd, I still say that verse. That was a verse my mother gave to me. Oh my goodness, probably over 20, 30 years ago. At least it have to be over 20 years ago. She wrote me it was like a letter. I think I'm frozen again. There I go. Those you guys, you see me going up and down. Anyway, and that verse, she said to put that verse in my heart and know that, because you will need it at times in your life. And she was right. Lynch, you can pick one thing to give up. Okay. I can think of something for sure. Pick one thing. But you have what the 40 days to really, I know, like Richard said, his church is sweets and what did you say, Richard? It was sweets and something. I don't know. It was I remember you said the sweets, so here we go. That you give up. Was it meat and sweets? Okay, so chicken, fish, and tuna you can eat. Then I'm good. I can handle that. I'm not a big red meat eater. So years ago I just learned that red meat I eat it sparingly. I don't eat it like every day with every meal. No. It's for me, ladies, it's too hard on my system. Okay. It doesn't always have to be meat. It can be alcohol or an activity. Okay. That people give up. God, thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Danielle. I've been freezing a lot today, huh? So I don't know. I have to tell them that I'm freezing. And thank you for all these comments, all of you, because I'm. You said, oh, thank you, Oliver. Oliver, it's called the Zulu Ball. I couldn't remember the name. The Zulu Ball. We went to the Zulu Ball when we there, and I'm glad we did, because it's one of those. You want to do everything because we don't know when we're coming back, and that's been, I don't know. Do you remember when we went over? What year that was? I don't. I'm going to say 8, 9 years ago. It may even be longer than that. But we went to Zulu Ball. We did. So if you've ever been to the Zulu Ball, and you have, I think if I remember it correctly, you have to know a Zulu to go to the Zulu Ball. Not sure though if they may have the Mardi Gras. They may have the Mardi Gras. You are educating me. I didn't know San Diego had one. That was news to me. I wasn't aware. So some of you may know about it already or knew about it. I did not. It's not something I was aware of. But I know when we went to New Orleans and we were there for the Mardi Gras, and I didn't know how many parades, and it is a big deal. It is a cultural phenomenon in New Orleans. Yep, and they play samba music or Zuki. Is it Zuki music in Haiti and French Creole islands spaces? I know that's Danielle. Hi, Danielle. So yes, you guys know a lot about this kind of stuff. Good for you. You educate. I'm telling you, I'm sitting here learning. Okay. And Elena says, my aunt is what is that? Saturday church person, a Saturday, I'm sorry, person. I don't know that religion, and my aunt and your aunt is from LA. She's Jehovah Witness, and her friend is Christian. Um, Let me say this. This is from my mother. She said the Sabbath is really Saturday and not Sunday. It's really Saturday. The first day of the week is Sunday. I learned this from her. I was sitting there going, "You have got to be kidding me." She goes, "No, we've been doing it the wrong. I guess you could say the wrong way, whatever." But I remember telling her, I said, "But Mom, I was raised going on Sunday," and she said, "Keep going on Sunday. It's just not that you have to change, but I want you to know that this is really what it should be." And I'm like, she sent letters to thousands of churches around the country. 3 ministers wrote her back. 3 that said, "You're right. Sorry, I said to the wrong Mardi Gras and most of our holidays. Saint Valentine, Saint Patrick's are all rooted in Catholicism. It doesn't mean that you won't hear about it. And you're Baptist, okay." Like I said, I've heard about it. I just don't know. I didn't feel comfortable enough talking to that level about it. I'll let you guys teach me. That's what I'm gonna do. I am learning from all of you today about and remember, when it comes to religion, we've had religious wars. That's how serious religion is. Harold and Bell's restaurant in LA, they have a special Mardi Gras dinner. Do they? I don't know. I've only been to Harold and Bell's once. That's it. I've never been there since I can't. I mean, I remember the food was really good. That's one thing I do remember. But I've only been there one time. So those of you that are going to write that down, if you want to go to a restaurant with really good food, is Harold and Bell's restaurant in Los Angeles. And a Mardi Gras dinner feast. Wow. I mean, like I said, when I went, it was just a regular menu, that kind of thing. So, but it sounds like you guys get around here. People know where to go, know where that there's a Mardi Gras. I still can't get over this Mardi Gras in San Diego. I did not. I'm just like, wow. So we don't have to go all the way to New Orleans for Mardi Gras anymore. Richard said, "Good." Well, Richard, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you're not already in New Orleans taking pictures. Richard's a photographer, an excellent photographer, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. So just know that, and I don't know if you want to put your I don't know if you want Richard to put your contact information or email in there, which is fine with me. And Richard said, "Good food, yes." Well, I'm just now finding out today that there's a Mardi Gras in San Diego, and I'm sure it's probably been going on for who knows how long. I'm from San Diego, but I don't really go that much anymore. Not like I used to. Not when my mom was alive. We went all the time. In Spanish, it's called I cannot pronounce that. Curienta. It means 40 days. Don't get me to speak in Spanish because I will mess it up. So now Oliver, he can handle it. He'll tell me. But I'm not the one when it comes to Spanish. But I literally have a love for the language. My church is known for food. We celebrate birthdays on Sunday school. On the 4th Sunday, each class has food for days. That's why we give up. That's why you give up food, because you have so much food, Richard. I get it. But that's good. I'm going to have to come to you guys' church one of these days. Me and I will have to come pay your church a visit. I've heard so many good things. We have to definitely come by and visit one day. That is for sure. Elena, let's see. I'm sitting here. Oh. Did I get? Oh, it's up there. Okay. You said, The Mardi Gras, they put masks on colors. Yeah. Oh, it's a big deal. It is a big deal. And then someone told me, is it St. Thomas or something? Their Mardi Gras is bigger than Brazil. I was like, what? I didn't know that. I think it's St. Thomas or one of the countries is bigger than Brazil's. And I can't even imagine a Mardi Gras bigger than Brazil's, because the one that I saw in Brazil was huge. So with the costumes and everything, please watch my short film, Auntie Mary D. Welch, Help Fund for my birthday. It's called Amethyst Girl Destiny, and it's a DJVE movie, gifted talent movie, and Auntie Mary helped me find the funding. Danielle, that I did. Danielle received a grant for her movie. I'm so proud of her. And she did, and I don't, how long is it, Danielle? Is it a short? It is short. Okay. How many minutes is it? It's really good. Danielle, you did a fabulous job. You did a fabulous job. So just know. And Richard says, you going to the Bidwist meeting? Oh, thank you. You know, and I'll be there after the show. I'll be there after the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have those of you that know I play Bidwist. Richard does too. And so does Wilma. She plays too. So we have a meeting this evening, and they want to know, what are we doing? We're doing a Bidwist cruise. So those of you, if anybody plays Bidwist and would like to go, please contact me. You can call me. I'll give you guys the number. And thank you, Richard, for stopping by. But Richard he's a co-host of another podcast, and that's the Sandy Rose Show. So we can show Richard some love by supporting him. And I like to stop by and say hi when I go to the Sandy Rose Show too. So, but their show comes on 2 o'clock, I think. It's 2. It doesn't come like as you guys know the history. I moved this one around when it was up against Jennifer Hudson, Tamron Hall, and Beyond the Gates. I said, this is ridiculous. Why are you up against all these? You're not going to win this. You're not going to win it. So that's why. And Elena, you said it's raining. Is it raining and windy? I haven't been outside all day. All day. I could hear the rain, and I think it's supposed to rain till Thursday, but it's quiet now, so I don't know. I can't tell you if it's going to be, well, I don't know. I haven't been outside. I kind of stayed in all day, but I'll be going outside tomorrow. Have a meeting first thing in the morning in Rancho. So that's life. I have to go out there. Rain or shine, you're going to have to go out there and deal with it tomorrow. Yes, it's Tomas Patrick's Day too. It's St. Tomas Patrick's Day. Now, what is St. Tomas Patrick's Day? I've heard of Patrick's Day, but not St. Tomas. You have to tell me what that is. I don't know what that is. St. Tomas. And here's my beautiful niece. She says, Jazzy is Auntie. I enjoyed your show. Thank you, sweetheart. Your second day good, and have a blessed night. Oh, I love you too, sweetheart. That's one of my beautiful, beautiful nieces. I just love them. Well, she's really, niece. I was gonna say granddaughter, but no, niece. The 7 I'm going, but they're all beautiful. They're all beautiful. I just love them. Oh, I missed you. There we go. There we go. And this is. It is. Where are you? I don't know. I thought you were here in Riverside. It's so cold at home. Have a good day. God bless. And a happy Fat Tuesday too. Oh. And did I put the link in there for you guys to go on it? You can, and out of that link, this cannot be the Susan Beck. Not the Susan Beck. No. Hi, Susan. Oh, you said you're gonna give up rain for me? Susan? I don't think it works like that. It's good to see you too. I see you on Facebook. I do. All right. Always good to see you. So, what did you say, Elena? Elena said, sorry. You said, sorry, Saint Thomas. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you meant. The island. Yes, 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 yes. Got it. Got it. Now I see what you meant. Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we are, when I tell you guys, number one, you guys taught me. Today was your day for me to just listen to and learn from you guys. Oh, love you too, sweetheart. Take care. Take care. And I would tell all of you, try to learn one. You don't have to learn everything, but learn one thing that you didn't already know every day. Think about, at the end of a year, you will have learned 365 new things. That's fabulous to me. Just learn one thing a day, not just something you didn't already know for that day. Today, I think you guys are all teaching me about Lent. I really knew a lot, but I think it helped. You guys helped clear up a lot. And like Danielle said, she said she's Baptist too, but she knows about Lent. So it has nothing to do with the religion. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter. There's no, I know it tends to be Catholic, I think. The Catholic, but other religions honor it too. Our church does. Our pastor mentioned it from the pulpit yesterday. And she was telling everyone, if that's your practice, to practice Lent, and she said that just yesterday. So I do know it's not based on your denomination. It's non-denominational. That's what it is. Oh, I'm looking at the comments for sure. But I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, even though Richard's telling everything, I'm still proud of Oliver. Oliver, they're on the counter, my red roses for my Valentine's Day, which I'm still like, yay. But all I wanted was, as I said, something so simple. You would think, and we were getting ready to go out to dinner. And I still was like, no, I just want something simple. I didn't want anything big. Nothing. No, it's okay. That's just a nice, quiet evening is all I really needed. But to be honest with you, I stayed up and watched one of those of you that are familiar with Netflix. That's why I hate to find out it's a series, because I will stay up and watch the entire thing. I will do it. It's what do they call those? Not mini series, but they call them a limited series. It was a limited series on last night. And I watched it, and I thought, I watched the first part. Then I was like, here we go. I told Oliver, don't put those on for me at night, because I will watch them. And so I watched one last night, ladies and gentlemen. I did not go to bed until 5 this morning. 5 o'clock. Because I was watching a movie. Isn't that something? But I said, tonight, I can't do that. Because I'll be in meetings all day tomorrow. And you go in meetings and you're tired, you're going to sleep. That's the worst thing you can do, is go into a meeting tired. At least for me, I'm gonna speak for me. I can't keep my eyes open. So I have to get rest tonight. I have to go to sleep tonight so I can go into that meeting and not be sleepy. I don't want to be sleepy. I want to be, I want to be paying attention. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, you said, I see that. Or that I gave you. I want to make sure as soon as I got your comment up, and I got Elena's up. Oh, okay. Now, this is Dr. Aura. Now, I didn't introduce you guys to Dr. Aura. Dr. Aura is an author. She is she's an RN, and she has a PhD in nursing. Correct me, Dr. Aura, if I'm wrong. And she's an author. She's a fabulous woman. This lady is just outstanding. She said, I learned about Lent. I'm going to try 40 days of plant-based. Wow. That's good. I don't know I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I probably need to give up sugar, but I don't know if I want to give it up. That's why, that's why I'm like, let me see. And then you said, Dr. Aura, you said, or the night before work at 4 a.m. Oh, see? And I think we're supposed to be doing another book, Dr. Aura, if I remember correctly. If I remember, and Dr. Aura says human services. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. Okay, now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, since you knew more about Lent than I did, you educated me about it. I don't know if everyone here is going to be exercising that. Are you giving up something? And like they said, it sounded like meat was really a big thing. Red meat. But you can have chicken, fish, and tuna. For me, that's my regular. So maybe I have to give something else because that's what I eat anyway. Oh, on Netflix, Doctor, I can tell you what I saw on Netflix. It was really good. I'm hesitant about talking about the show because there's some, I say, risque parts in there. That's the best way I can describe it. So that's my hesitation. That I don't want to say that. And then somebody's like, well, you're out here, telling people to watch this show. And anyway, I'd rather you guys watch whatever you want to watch. I'll leave it at that and do it like that. Because I can recommend, but then plus it could be things I like you guys don't like anyway. Everybody has their own taste when it comes to shows on on Netflix. But Netflix is killing it. Those shows are just excellent. Excellent. The writing is phenomenal. I'm just like, wow. Just seeing what, just watching what I've been watching lately. I'm so impressed. I cannot begin to tell you of what I'm seeing on screen. It's phenomenal. Let's see. Yeah, I put next. I don't know if I did that, but you said Netflix. I was just watching. That was last night, but I told Bob I can't do that again. I got to get some sleep. But I was up. I did not want to miss anything. I was like, oh, I don't want to miss one scene of this. But they're not called actors. They're called talent. The talent was fabulous. The everything was just fabulous. They brought top-notch people. It wasn't like you don't know who they are. I knew the leading roles. I knew they were, but still they had to. They're bringing their A game. Let me say that. They're bringing their A. I thought they were. I was sitting there going, I didn't even want to get up. I didn't even want to go to the bathroom. I didn't want to miss anything. We had to pause it. You said, I meant I do not watch series when I have to work to be okay. That's what I'm saying. So last night I watched a series, and I don't tend to watch series unless I can have it. Number one, the time, because each one is like 40 minutes, I think. And it was I forget how many parts it had, but it was enough that I just stayed 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 2 minutes. I cannot believe that. And I just want to I'm wrong, 1 minute. That I just want to tell each and every one of you, thank you for coming today. A week from today, we are having the cast from a movie that's on, where is it on? It was on Amazon, and it's called Marry Me Christmas. And we're also having the cast from a movie called Banished, and they're both on Tubi right now. So we're having the writers, the executive producers, and the cast from those two movies coming up. Thank you all for being here today. I love you all. I'll see you in a week. God say the same. Bye, everybody.